Generally, a good place to start is to find a location that is central to all members of your VOA. On the council level, the Council Service Center may be a good place to start. Make sure to ask your council's professional scouter about using the building. If you cannot use your service center, try to find an alternative location that is a reasonable distance from everyone. Guarantee that your meeting place has ample space for your entire VOA and can accommodate the resources that you will need to run your meeting.
An agenda is an outline focusing on what you need to cover during your meeting. It should include all topics that you want to cover, as well as how long each topic discussion should last for. Also be sure to include who will be leading the discussion on each topic and add a spot for the floor to be open to any concerns or additions to the agenda.
The Council VOA President runs the Council VOA meeting. If he or she cannot be in attendance, the Vice President of Administration, followed then by the Vice President of Program, will run the meeting. The facilitator, whomever it may be, should direct the meeting from a general standpoint. He or she should let the person in charge of each discussion topic run their segment without interference. It is important to include multiple speakers to break up the meeting and diversify topics, but the facilitator should be ready and able to step in at any time should things get out of hand.
The general members of the VOA are not just general members. Each person has a voice and an opinion. The purpose of the VOA is to make decisions about venturing in the council based on what everyone thinks. Depending on how your VOA is set up, general members should also have a vote as well.
Your VOA meeting can cover any topic it needs to, but at every meeting there are a few things that must be taken care of to ensure a successful VOA. You should have an agenda ready prior to each meeting and guarantee that it is sent out to your members. Someone should be taking minutes of each meeting, and the minutes from the previous meeting should be read and approved by everyone at the next meeting. Also, a formal opening needs to be completed and attendance taken. This will ensure that you can always follow up with your members and make sure everything is running smoothly.
Your VOA meeting doesn't have to be strictly business. For example, I am currently sitting in my council's VOA meeting. In front of me there is a 5-foot-tall game of Jenga made from 2x4s. Every time one of us walks by, we are supposed to move a piece of wood. Hopefully I don't lose. Another idea is to bring food, plain and simple. After all, what is a VOA meeting without pizza?
It is beneficial to keep communication between your members active and purposeful during the periods between your VOA meetings. From an officer standpoint, it is extremely important to hold meetings strictly for the officers and advisors during this time. This meeting can be very informal, and oftentimes it is great to have this meeting over lunch or dinner. Once again, what's a meeting without pizza?
It can. That is what your facilitator is for. As long as he or she can run the meeting effectively, having fun is okay. As long as everything gets covered at some point in a serious manner, your meetings will be successful. Try not to let yourselves get off topic, but if you manage to cover everything in a reasonable amount of time, there will be plenty of time to have fun without risking the main points of the meeting.
Venturing is a youth-led program. Now, while it's up to you to run your VOA as you would like it, remember to ask for help when needed. But try to be successful on your own. You'll feel awesome! If you do, just remember, it's your world, your time, and your venturing. And by following this tip, you'll be guaranteed to make it so. Remember, in venturing, your imagination is your only limitation. Good luck!